Iran's state broadcaster allowed the media to film the aftermath of an Israeli strike against its building in Tehran. According to Associated Press, dust and debris filled an Iranian state television studio and an anchor rushed off camera on Monday when an Israeli strike hit during a live broadcast, an hour after Israel issued a warning for the area of Tehran where the station is located. Sahar Imami, an anchor at the Islamic Republic of Iran news network, was seen hurrying off camera as the screen behind her cut out. People on set were heard saying, "Allahu Akbar," the Arabic phrase for God is great. The broadcast quickly switched to pre-recorded programs. The station later said that the building was hit by 4 bombs. Israel's defense minister took immediate credit for the attack. Esmail Baqiai, spokesman for the Iranian foreign minister, condemned the strike, calling on the international community to demand justice from Israel for its attack on the media. The Israeli military said on Thursday it struck dozens of Iranian nuclear and military facilities with about 40 jets in overnight air raids. The military said it hit inactive nuclear reactor in Iraq. It said the strike aimed to prevent the reactor from being restored and used for nuclear weapons development. In a separate attack, Natanz, the main site for uranium enrichment, was also struck during the Israeli air raid. The Israeli Defense Forces stated that the facility contained specialized equipment and projects designed to speed up Iran's nuclear program. Further strikes hit military production sites, factories making missile components and air defense development facilities. Israeli jets also destroyed Iranian air defenses, missile stockpiles, radars, and surveillance systems. Meanwhile, Israel's defense minister Israel Katz stated for the first time that he escalated strikes on Iranian government targets to undermine the regime. Regional tensions surged after Friday's Israeli airstrikes targeting Iranian military and nuclear sites, which triggered retaliatory strikes from Tehran. Iran's supreme leader on Wednesday rejected U.S. calls for surrender in the face of blistering Israeli strikes and warned that any military involvement by the Americans would cause irreparable damage to them, in recorded video aired by state TV. According to Associated Press, it was the second public appearance by Ayatollah Ali Khamenei since the strikes began, and came a day after U.S. President Donald Trump demanded unconditional surrender in a social media post and warned Khamenei that the U.S. knows where he is but has no plans to kill him, at least not for now. Trump initially distanced himself from Israel's surprise attack on Friday that triggered the conflict, but in recent days has hinted at greater American involvement, saying he wants something much bigger than a ceasefire. The U.S. has also sent more military aircraft and warships to the region. Khamenei dismissed the threatening and absurd statements by Trump. Telling the Iranian nation to surrender is not a wise thing to say. Wise people who know the region, the Iranian people and its history would never say that. Whom should we surrender to? Iran is not a nation to surrender, he said. The damage to America, if it gets militarily involved, would be an irreparable damage, no doubt, he added. Israel launched a major attack Friday with strikes in the Iranian capital of Tehran and elsewhere, killing senior military officials, nuclear scientists, and destroying critical infrastructure. Iran has retaliated with hundreds of drones and missiles. The days-long attacks between the two bitter enemies have opened a new chapter in their turbulent recent history. Many in the region fear a wider conflict as they watch waves of attacks across their skies every night.
ملت ایران در مقابل جنگ تحمیلی محکم میسته، همچنانی که تا حالا ایستاده. در مقابل صلح تحمیلی محکم میسته. ملت ایران در مقابل تحمیل تسلیم هیچ کس نمیشه. مجازاتی که ملت ایران و نیروهای مسلح ما برای این دشمن خبیث انجام دادن و دارن انجام میدن و برای آینده برنامه دارن، مجازات سختی است و او رو دچار ضعف کرده. همینی هم که دوستان آمریکاییش وارد صحنه میشن و حرف میزنن نشانه ضعف و نشانه ناتوانی اوست. تهدید رو به کسی بکنن که از تهدید اونها میترسه. ملت ایران نشان داده که در مقابل تهدید کنندگان دچار ترس نمیشه. اینی که به ملت ایران بگن بیایید تسلیم بشید حرف عاقلانه ای نیست. افراد با خرد که میشناسن ایران رو، میشناسن ملت ایران رو، میشناسن تاریخ ایران رو، هرگز این حرفی رو بر زبان جاری نمیکنن. تسلیم چی بگن؟ ملت ایران تسلیم شدنی نیست. ورود آمریکا در این قضیه 100% به ضرر اوست. اونچه که او در این زمینه ضربه خواهد خورد به مراتب بیشتر است از اونچه که ایران ممکنه صدمه بخوره. صدمه آمریکا اگر ورود در این میدان بشه، ورود نظامی در این میدان بکنه، صدمه جبران‌ناپذیری خواهد بود بدون تردید. اگر دشمن احساس کنه که شما از او میترسید، دیگه شما رو، گریبان شما رو رها نخواهد کرد. همین رفتاری که تا امروز داشتید، این رفتار رو با قوت ادامه بدید. کسانی که امور خدماتی به عهدهشون هست، کسانی که با مردم سر و کار دارن، کسانی که امور تبلیغاتی و تبیینی بر عهدهشون هست، کار خودشون رو با قوت انجام بدن و